Body was discovered in a shallow grave a few miles away. A 3-year-old girl as loyal to me as my dog, and nobody seemed to care.
Yo, skitty gang, good game. We're live here on Twitch, Zars YT. These P words getting instant justice behind the bars, man. If you're a pedo, my boy, you're cooked. You're cooked, my boy. You belong to be locked away forever behind bars, my guy. Chat, do y'all agree with that?
I'll tell you where it started.
Go ahead.
All right, well, he was my bunkie, and I had found out that he was in prison for child molestation. So that night he was trying to justify why he did it, and I just told him to be quiet, and he would have to leave in the morning to find a new cell. But he continued to talk about it and try to justify it, so I wrapped a cord around his neck and I took his life.
This is Steven Sanderson, an inmate at the Saginaw Correctional Facility in Freeland, and the killer of his fellow inmate Theodore Dyer, a convicted child molester.
This guy right here looks really like one. I ain't gonna lie to you. You think right here cooked? He is cooked, bro. He is cooked.
When Steven was agitated by Dyer's stories of crime, he took the opportunity and did what he thought was best in the time given. Steven has won himself a place among dozens of inmates around the world who can't even stand to be in the same room as a child molester.
Facts.
Because
who wants to be?
A prison sentence is not any different from a death sentence. In this video, we're taking you through the stories of some of the most high-profile child molesters who were killed or brutally attacked in jail. Let's get started. Richard Huckle,
those Shanks?
Britain's worst pedophile. This is Richard
I
William
appreciate
Huckle,
it. Thank you.
an Englishman who worked as a freelance photographer in Malaysia and participated in the local community before moving there permanently in 2010. He hoped to establish himself as a successful photographer and build a reputation in the community. Huckle also worked part-time for the Nike football club in Malaysia. But even with such a full schedule, he made time for his crime.
Bro, yo, wait. What did he scream? Yo, are these kids? He's posting with some kids, bro? Yo, what? Nah, bro. Nah, that's crazy, bro.
In 2014, the police discovered a network of pedophiles operating on a dark web network called the Love Zone. They identified a member who always made posts using the greeting, "Hias," and had a distinctive freckle on one of his fingers. The police assumed the identity of the member Shannon McCool and used his website to catch other pedophiles. They rescued 85 children from ongoing abuse and arrested hundreds of pedophiles.
Hundreds, bro? Who's the owner of this website then?
One of which was yours truly. Due to the number of children he had abused and the attitude of his posts, the police discovered his real identity and alerted the National Crime Agency. And Huckle was arrested at Gatwick Airport on December 19, 2014. Huckle had no criminal record, and the police released him on bail under the condition that he lives with his parents. However, his mother confronted...
Bro, who is this, bro? Why they look evil as heck? Bro, who is this? Why they look mad evil, though, bro? Nah, yo, what? Like a whole demon in this picture, my boy.
...about the allegations, and he drunkenly admitted to raping children aged 3 to 13. After which, his parents contacted the police and implored them to arrest him. He was rearrested and charged with 91 counts. He was denied...
What? 91 counts of doing it to kids? This dude he does not need to see the light of day, my boy.
Hell no.
Nah, bro, what? Chat, no way, that's real, bro. Nah. Thanks for the follow, my boy Drew.
Bail by the police and imprisoned at HMP Lewis before being transferred to HMP Belmarsh in London to await trial. At an initial hearing at the Old Bailey in January of 2016, Huckle pled not guilty to all 91 charges, which took over an hour to read in court. During a preliminary trial hearing in April, Huckle pled guilty to 71 of the 91 charges he was facing after a request to watch all of the evidence against him in court. His victims ranged in age from 6 months to 12 years old.
6 months to 12 years old? This dude needs to be put in a hole. Chat. I'm not even trolling. He put in a hole. No, I'm streaming only on Twitch, bro.
Boasted about his crimes to other pedophiles, posting such comments as, quote, "Hit the jackpot. A 3-year-old girl as loyal to me as my dog, and nobody seemed to care. Impoverished kids are definitely much easier to seduce than middle-class kids." In the end, Richard Huckle was sentenced to life imprisonment with a minimum term of 25 years, making him one of the UK's most prolific child sex offenders. His crimes shocked the nation, and his case was widely covered by the media. But the dark story didn't end there. In the years that followed Huckle's conviction, it emerged that he had made plans to abuse more children in the Philippines. The true scale of Huckle's depravity was only fully understood after his death. In October of 2019, he was found dead in his prison cell, having been stabbed to death by a fellow inmate. The killer inmate, Paul Fitzgerald, was said to have attacked as revenge for Huckle's crimes against children. The tragic and dark story of Richard Huckle serves as a chilling reminder of the depths of human depravity and the damage that can be caused by those who seek to harm the innocent.
I'm so sad. He didn't know. You didn't know. I'm not gonna sit here and say it right now because they only demonetize YouTube, but everybody, this is not okay. This is not okay. Okay, boom. Someone just said good. That's crazy. WMA is crazy.
Roy William Whiting.
Bro, who the hell is this damn mystical creature, bro? Bro, is he wearing a Halloween mask? Or am I bugging? Is he wearing a Halloween mask or am I bugging?
This is Sarah Payne, a harmless 8-year-old girl with the sweetest of smiles who was playing hide and seek with her siblings, Lee, Luke, and Charlotte, at her grandparents' house in Kingston Gorse, West Sussex. Sarah had hit her head and ran off crying, just meters away from her older brothers who were out of sight.
I'm sorry, someone in the chat said his teeth is social distancing. I'm sorry. Quick and ahead. Hey, what's good, random?
Frantic search began, but the days turned into weeks, and the weeks turned into 16 agonizing days.
Wow.
Finally, her naked body was discovered in a shallow grave a few miles away, her angelic face forever frozen in terror and pain. The police immediately launched a manhunt, determined to bring the monster responsible to justice. But as the investigation dragged on, hope began to fade. It wasn't until months later that they finally had a suspect in their sights. Yours truly. Roy was arrested several weeks later after a man who knew him came forward, and a knife was found hidden in his car. In June of that year, Roy admitted charges of abduction and indecent assault and was sentenced to 4 years in prison.
Only 4 years? That's it? This isn't any, bro. He need to be locked away for life. What? Annoying Brad from Edit is crazy, bro. He locked away for life, my boy. 4 years is nothing, bro.
Despite a psychiatrist's warning that he was likely to reoffend, Roy was released from prison in November of 1997 after serving just over 2 years of his sentence. He was one of the first people in Britain to go on the sex offenders register, but he was forced to serve an extra 5 months in prison for refusing to participate in a sex offender rehabilitation program. In November of 2002, Roy was given a 50-year minimum sentence by Home Secretary David Blunkett, meaning he would not be released from prison until 2051 at the age of 92.
2051? Deserved.
Roy appealed against the ruling, and in 2010, the High Court reduced his minimum term to 40 years, making him eligible for parole at the age of 82.
Wow.
Roy's time in prison was a living hell.
Yeah,
the violence and tragedy that he endured left a lasting mark on his body and soul. In 2002, he was attacked by convicted murderer Ricky Tregaskis with a razor, leaving a 6-inch scar on his cheek. In 2011, he was stabbed in the eye by another inmate.
This man got beat to death, bro. I ain't gonna lie, my boy. Fully deserved, man. I don't condone any of that stuff, my boy, because this dude right here, good, bro. Everybody clap up in chat right now. Everybody clap up in chat. Everybody in the comment section, clap it up right now. Spam WMH in the YouTube video comment section if you see this. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, fully deserved. Fully deserved. Fully deserved. 100%. My boy, like, he's been through living hell, my boy. Look at my man's eyes. He said, oh, crying. Yes, bro. You know why, bro? Because you did what you did, my boy. You're cooked. Okay, my boy. Cooked,
and in 2018, he was viciously attacked by two prisoners in his cell at Wakefield Prison. The attackers had smuggled blades into the wing and punched and kicked Roy in the face and upper body before stabbing him multiple times. Roy crawled under his bed to protect himself, but the attackers did not stop until the door was forced open. Roy said he had never had any trouble with his attackers, and he was used to being called nonce, pedophile, and baby killer by inmates.
That's wild, bro.
It's a miracle he survived, but it's inevitable that if he puts his guard down again, he won't make it out alive. Ashley J.
Isn't it crazy to say that guy is still in prison right now? Hey, I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna go, bro. I don't want to go see bro, but if I see bro in real life, I'm gonna say, bro, you're cooked. You're cooked, my boy. You're cooked.
James Brofo. This is 39-year-old Ashley James Brofo, whose darkness of life began before he was even born.
Why you say darkness of life like that? Because he's black. Is he black? Is he black? Okay, let me see.
His mother didn't want him, so he was raised by his grandmother alongside his stepbrother Terrence Kelly. It was a childhood filled with abuse and violence, which would shape Brofo's twisted mind and make him every parent's worst nightmare. In July of 2022, the full extent of his depravity was revealed in a sentencing hearing in Birth District Court. A young girl was staying with her step-grandparents during the school holidays. She innocently asked if she could walk their dog alone to the park. Brofo saw her near the park and approached her from behind, luring her with a burger from Hungry Jack's. He took her hand and lured her to his house. Once inside, Brofo assaulted and exposed himself to the girl. She tried to leave, but he lured her to his bedroom. In the house was also his carer, who had seen him enter the house with the child. He immediately tried to interrupt the assault by banging on the front door. The girl was able to escape, running back to her grandparents' house to report the incident. Brofo's lawyer tried to blame his client's quote-unquote opportunistic offense on his intellectual disability and schizophrenia.
That was really good from the person that said it, because, bro, I don't know what happened, bro, but dang, dude, that's a W save gang. Coming down W save.
The state prosecutor argued that it was only because Brofo's carer happened to visit that the girl was able to escape. Brofo pled guilty to 2 counts of indecently dealing with a child under 13 and encouraging a child to engage in sexual acts. He faced up to 20 years in Huckle prison in Australia, but he had only served 1 year before he met his unfortunate end.
Okay. I was gonna say only 1 year is wild, but my boy got cooked.
On the 9th of March 2023, Brofo was found unresponsive in his cell at Perth's Huckle prison. The staff provided first aid and paramedics attended the scene, but they were unable to revive him. The homicide squad is treating his death as suspicious, and several male prisoners are assisting detectives with their inquiries. DeAndre Austin. This is DeAndre Austin.
Not a brother, man. You making us look bad, bro. First, you got EDP, then you got T Nichols, and then you got this right here. Bald ass. Smack him in the head. I'm this to his head. Bro, you making us look bad, bro. You making us look bad, bro. For real. He making us look bad. Chat, am I lying, bro? Like, dude. Bro, like, come on, man.
A convicted rapist charged with committing 13 sexual offenses on his 3 minor nieces, who will identify as Jane Doe 1, 2, and 3.
Bro.
He periodically shared quarters with them during the period from 2002 to 2006, which gave him his lustful opportunities.
Disgusting,
the
bro.
accommodation was so crowded that Jane Doe 1 slept on a fold-out bed in the living room, while the defendant slept on a couch about 4 feet away. During the winter of 2001, he began rubbing her leg when they were alone in the apartment.
What? This dude is rubbing a little girl's leg while she's sleeping, bro.
Around Valentine's Day of 2002, he began feeling, now quoting the Jane Doe, hands touching on my body in a weird way. By the time she was 10 years old, DeAndre was manhandling her and doing explicit things to her. This
right here gets cooked, bro.
type of pedophilic behavior continued with all 3 girls. And the worst part was, their grandparents didn't believe them. Austin was sent.
The grandparents are L's, bro. Their grandparents were L's, bro. L's. No kid would make that up, bro, especially for that age. No kid's gonna say, hey, what's your name was rubbing me you this way. Bro, where did they get that? Where did they lie? Like, where did they get that from, bro? Am I lying or not? Am I being real or not, bro? No kid's gonna make that up about that, bro. Like, where would they even find that to lie about? Or I don't know, bro.
In 2008 to a life sentence with the possibility of parole for the continuous sexual assault of his 3 elementary school-age nieces.
Oh my gosh, bro.
That's where he met his cellmate, Rodney Jordan, who was serving a 2-year term for a first-degree burglary conviction from Los Angeles County. On the 15th of October 2020, DeAndre Austin was pronounced dead at 6:30 p.m., less than an hour after correctional officers responded to a report of a man down in his cell, according to a news release from the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation. Authorities placed Austin's cellmate, 29-year-old Rodney Jordan, in a segregated cell, and it's considered to be the prime suspect in Austin's death, but it's still unclear how exactly Austin died. So to all child molesters and sex offenders, this is the unquestionable fate behind bars. Despite having a maximum security prison, a sex offender will fear for his safety everywhere he goes. And while some might be left with bruises and marks, none of them are forgetting for 1 second that at any moment, their fate can be no different than these child molesters who were killed.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. 100% deserve, gang. 100% deserve. I don't condone in that, my boy. Bro, if you're a pedo or a child M-word, bro, you deserve to, you literally deserve to be locked away forever. Thank y'all for watching the video. If y'all want to support my Twitch channel, it's on the screen right now or on the description. Go follow that, subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video. I love you all so much. Bye.